We continue to follow breaking news about an officer shot and killed in Terre Haute. Good evening to you and thank you for joining us. I'm Rondrell Moore.
And I'm Patrice Dayton. It is a solemn day in the community. News 10 has been bringing you live coverage of the officer shooting for several hours now. It is still a very active situation. We expect a press conference in about half an hour where we will learn more information. As we've reported, police have confirmed a Terre Haute officer has died in the line of duty. You're looking at video from not long after the shooting happened. It happened at the FBI office in Terre Haute. That's near the Vigo County Courthouse. We have team coverage tonight for you. News 10's John Swanner and News 10's Heather Good are following the developments of this breaking news. John Swanner is live near the courthouse. Heather Good is live outside Terre Haute Regional Hospital. John has been in contact with law enforcement. He joins us now live with what's unfolded since News 10 first at 5. John?
Good evening, Patrice and Rondrell. Just certainly a very sad situation here just outside the Terre Haute FBI field office on South 1st Street. We're actually between Cherry and Ohio Streets along 1st, just west of the Vigo County Courthouse. We're about 2 o'clock this afternoon. The third Terre Haute police officer to lose his life in the line of duty in the last decade lost his life at that scene behind me. Now let's go to the video that we have of the scene that was shot earlier this afternoon. It was a very frantic situation, to say the least, and driving back to the television station, I can tell you every police officer within the area was frantically all over the place, tracking the suspect, doing what they could for this investigation. It was all hands on deck, which is typically the case when we do have an officer down situation. What we can tell you is there's not a whole lot of information that we can tell you right now about how this shooting went down, but we can tell you that the FBI is the lead investigation, or the investigating agency in this investigation, and that Indiana State Police will assist. And at the bottom of the hour, we will carry the news conference featuring the FBI and State Police live right here on WTHI-TV. So stay tuned to that. We'll have more updates throughout this newscast, and we'll bring you more information as it becomes available. Live from Terre Haute, I'm News 10's John Swanner. Back to you.
We should also note we do not know the officer's name at this moment. Vigo County Sheriff John Plassey confirmed to News 10 the suspect had surgery at Terre Haute Regional Hospital. He's there now getting treatment for gunshot wounds. News 10's Heather Good is live outside of the hospital. She continues our team coverage tonight. Heather, walk us through what you're seeing right now.
Patrice and Rondrell, the scene here outside Terre Haute Regional Hospital has changed a little since we talked at 5 o'clock. I'm going to step out of the way so you can take a look right over here. You will notice that the police presence has decreased since we spoke at 5 o'clock, but you can now see that there is a blue tent covering what we now know to be the suspect's truck. You can see that truck has a busted out passenger side back window, as well as the back window of the truck that is also busted out. When initial reports came in, you'll remember police said that they were looking for a silver or gold pickup truck with damage to the back. You can see that damage there, for that truck, again, in front of Terre Haute Regional Hospital, where the suspect, again, we're told, is undergoing surgery. Now, I want to bring up real quick before we send you back here, a comment that Sheriff John Plassey shared with us, because you'll remember this is the third officer death in as many as 10 years. This weekend will mark 10 years since the death of Brent Long, and we just marked 3 years since the death of Officer Rob Pitts. He shared this with us. He said, quote, "We appreciate the continued tremendous support all law enforcement receives locally from our community. Please keep us and our families in your thoughts and prayers as we deal with this senseless tragedy. Knowing we are not alone in our grief really means a lot." Again, this is a developing story here, and we will continue to bring you updates as we get them from Terre Haute Regional Hospital. Live in Terre Haute with photojournalist Devin Ridgway, Heather Good, News 10.
It is a very hard day for the community. City, state, and county officers are visibly shaken and angry that one of their colleagues was taken from them yet again.
You just heard that quote from Sheriff John Plassey. Of course, we're going to keep a close eye on this breaking news. We're going to check in with News 10's John Swanner and Heather Good later on in this newscast. And as a reminder, we are awaiting a press conference that's expected to start at 6:30 in about 30 minutes. We plan to carry that for you right here on WTHI-TV and WTHI-TV.com.